Bitch better have my money.
Anyway, getting back to the perv line, it's a big story up there in Boston today, front page of the Boston Herald. The red line is the line for the gropers out there, for the pervs.
Yeah.
And you want me to read a couple more of these incidents that went down?
Yes.
Okay.
They're sexy.
On a crowded train on the way home from downtown Crossing to Fields Corner during rush hour one evening, a woman felt a man repeatedly rubbing his
Well, we understand.
against her. When she screamed, the man turned and began doing the same thing to another woman.
What? It's like they're dogs.
It's that perv switch thing.
Yeah.
That we talk
There's
about.
girls around me. Girls around me. I can't stop.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just go like a dog. Like, you know when a dog comes up to you and does that? And you're like, get out of here. You shake your leg.
Right.
It's like, what? It's the same thing the guy is doing.
It's just a perv switch. I mean, we all think crazy stuff when you're on a subway and you see something that you're attracted to, but then you just kind of keep it to yourself. Other people, that perv switch goes off, and that's it, man.
You appreciate the beauty of what you're looking at.
Right.
And you move on.
Would you think women would give up? If most, like if they had to take a vote, quiet vote, most women would give up their right to be that kind of object that makes guys do that.
No way. If you talk to like a fatty or ugly girl, something like that, she'd probably go, "Oh yeah, I'd give up." But hot girls, no way. They love when guys look at them. That's why they're dressed all sexy. They know when they look good, and they know guys are looking, and it makes them feel good. That is an absolute.
Dude,
dress in a parka then every
any
day.
Of them go, this is a curse.
A curse?
A man.
Then don't buy the little skirt. Don't put on the little tight shirt. Don't put your hair in pigtails. Don't wear your braces.
Don't make yourself look young. Don't wear black and white shoes with bows on the front.
There's something going on in the workplace, you know. I mean, cleavage is still a major turn on to guys, but if you show a little too much appreciation for some girl walking around the office because she's got the cleavage hanging out, you're in trouble with HR.
Big trouble.
You're in trouble. And I'm not talking about getting aggressive or anything. If your eyes like go whoop, and drop down a bit, you could get in a lot of trouble. But for some reason, they're trying to say, no, women should be allowed to show off their cleavage at work. That kills us.
I say men and women shouldn't have to work together, just like these trains. Women working with men is like a grizzly bear working with salmon dipped in honey.
They think we can filter out this sexual urge, the sexuality out of, not even to the point where the guy, like guys in the subway cars doing, what dogs do.
We're not even coming close to that.
I'm just talking a basic sexuality between men and women.
Grunt.
Yeah.
Like,
just, or an up and down. A look up and down will get you in trouble in some circumstances at work. But that is the nature of who we are and what we are as human beings. You can't stop that. Right. I always say this. We're not Vulcans.
Right.
We're human beings, and we're going to look
So what about the fact that, devil's advocate, women are going to go, I should be able to wear what I want, but where's forget it. You know what?
Was it supposed to be a line or something?
There's a destruction of madness that...
we were talking about that with Nick DiPaolo.
Over. Yeah. It's a destruction of what we are.
Masculinity
and women don't understand
madness.
In the long run, they feel less like women the more we lose madness.
Yeah.
They're going to wonder what is going on. Where are the men?
Yeah.
Where's the guy that makes me feel like giggly? Because you're taking it. Because I can't be a piece of garbage.
Right.
Let's go to Kat in New York. Kat, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
I got the ultimate Charles River pink panty pervert in the park story.
Okay, I see what you want to say, and it's a good story. Just try to kind of talk around the parts that will get us in trouble.
What the guy was doing.
Yeah.
You can't use the words I'm reading.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. So my girlfriend and I are running, which I have to say, I don't think we were totally asking for it. I mean, we're running, but, we're not at a bar. So I think that's the part where you're like, that's where you draw the line. It's when it comes at you when you're not expecting it.
The idea of sweat.
Can I go off on a tangent? For 1 second. I've been an athlete my whole life, and I like to work out. I like to go to the gym and stuff. And I curse the people that came up with the athletic wear for women.
Why?
Because you guys couldn't look less sexier.
The sports bra should just be banned.
Dude, there was a time, man, when you saw girls like working out or playing a sport. Wow. Yeah. Wow, there was stuff going on. Now everything is just tightly pushed
Batten
together.
Down the hatches.
It's all battened down.
Yep.
There's nothing sexy about it.
What's that?
Right. It's really for utility. We're not looking for that.
I know, but it sucks.
We're looking to get our workout in.
I understand that.
I just don't want to be bothered while I'm exercising. God. And somebody made an outfit for you not to be bothered. Oh,
I think it was some feminist Nazis that came up with the sportswear for women, and I cursed them today. There was a time, there was a girl, she might be, ample. And she really wanted to lose a few pounds, and man, there was a struggle. There's a loose T-shirt and a loose
how long have you been doing
bra
radio?
underneath.
20 years? A long time?
I'm barely out of college.
How long? Let me tell you something. A woman can just have her equipment, and it's the same thing as being a celebrity. What I have to work 20 years to be,
right.
Women walk out and feel that way, like, oh God, I'm gonna dress as awful as possible so I don't get bothered today from my fans.
Fans, which are fans of hotness.
You're just arbitrary. That's what you are. And we're out jogging, and here he comes bothering us. Autographs, numbers, why? He asked me the time, and I'm like, oh my God, there's a big clock in the middle of the road. You can't sit there.
Hey, by the way,
do you suppose if I could work out in like a burlap sack and you would leave me alone at the gym? Or
nobody will. Don't you get it? You're an object.
Look, I look around my gym. It's like, man, these freaking athletic crap for women suck. Stephen S. from Bayshore, he does a great job at the rundown on onaradio.com. Find some old shots of women working out in like, I think the prime was like the late 70s when women decided they wanted to be like men as well and start working out and taking care of themselves.
Yeah.
And they start hitting the gym and lifting a few pounds here and there.
Early 80s too, when they would put the on Showtime, they'd put the girls stretching and doing like the light calisthenics on that turntable, the rotary table. Yeah. And you'd sit there and just watch that for hours.
Oh yeah.
They didn't have a problem with surrendering being an object to men.
Yeah.
Now they want to control when they're an object and control when I'm supposed to be turned on.
It's an on-off switch. It's not a dimmer. You can't control it.
No, it's not a dimmer, but you're out at the gym or you're out for a run like we were, and it just doesn't. It shocks you. It's the shock value of just. I mean, when you're in a bar and you're out, it doesn't shock you when a guy.
Really, you want to be in control of when I'm horny. I can be horny anytime I want.
Cat seems pretty cool, actually.
I don't want.
Hey, Cat, get back. Just get back to your story. We're back on the highway.
All right. So
we filled up. We got some coffee. We're back on the highway. Let's go. So you're jogging along with your girlfriend.
So we're jogging along, and we're like way into our run. It's like the last thing you're thinking about. But we run by this park bench, and we're pretty much past the guy when we both it kind of clicks into our head what we just saw, and he's sitting there in shorts. Sitting down, so you can't really see the whole. You can't really see the whole scene, but we saw the whole scene and what was going on. And we went past him, and I screamed to him something like, "Get a stinking life!" And so I was like, "Oh man, come on! Like, I'm just out for a run, for God's sakes! Like, really?
Explain what was going on?
I don't think so.
You didn't explain what was going on. Basically, the guy was in a pink thong, and he was, he was doing his thing.
Sitting there,
as you were jogged by.
Yeah, he was having a moment with himself, but he wasn't with himself at home in his bed. He was on the park bench on the Charles River.
Gotcha.
So we pass him and we think like, oh, get over yourself. Like, that's disgusting. And then I'm like, no, man, this is my neighborhood. This is where I live.
Right.
So I'm like, we should call the police. We'll call him when we get home. We call him. The cops come find us. And they go find him, and he's still excited when the cops find him.
Right. Well, of course.
Yeah.
Right.
But we couldn't identify him because, of course, we weren't paying attention to him. My point is...
Quiet.
Shut up!
Shut up!
All right, we give you a C+ for your phone call. Not a failing grade, but
because you had the effort was there.
Yeah, it was good. Lauren, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, Lauren.
I was just calling about the whole hot girls like to be looked at remark.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't agree with that. I mean, I've worked in bars and restaurants my entire life, and it grosses me out when guys stare like.
Okay, hold the phone.
All right, there's a couple things going on.
Yeah. Are you hot?
Yes.
Now, you worked in bars and restaurants. Now, you probably had to dress a certain way to get tips, right?
Oh, no, not at all.
Stop it, you did too. If you work in a bar.
Hot girls who come in the low-cut shirt.
Oh, I think every single person listening to our voices likes when someone looks at you in that way. You're like,
exactly.
Oh, wow, that's kind of, it makes your day. You're like, I think that girl thought I was hot.
I'm just going to put
I think you're lying, Lauren.
Headphones.
I don't like
sunglasses, and I'm going to put on.
Imagine you naked. It's like it feels.
Oh, so ugly. It's ugly.
Everybody wants to feel that they're attractive.
Don't bother me. Let me ask you a question.
You can imagine them naked in.
Let me ask you a question. If you had some type of accident that made you not sexy no more, what now are you?
Yeah, imagine that, right?
She's still there?
Lauren?
Hello?
Yeah.
If you had some type of deforming situation, maybe like Kevin Spacey got to you in 7, like removed your nose, right? And now you're ugly. Now you're horrific. Wait a minute, time out. What are you after you're not sexy anymore? What are you?
Yeah, I don't even think she's sexy. I think Lauren's not that good looking, and she's mad because the other women around her get looked at.
Is that it?
But what I'm saying, what are you beyond your looks that is such a curse and it makes you sick? If men stopped looking at you like that, what then would you be to me?
Normal.
A normal, chopped up, ugly woman.
Not wanting to get stared at.
So no one wanting you sexually now is like it makes it better for you.
Yeah, I would prefer nobody wanting me sexually.
So what do you wear? What do you wear? What do you wear out? Do you wear anything kind of sexy looking, nice? Do you take time to make yourself look good in the mirror and put on makeup? Do your hair?
I'm pretty much a tomboy. I wear like jeans and a t-shirt everywhere.
Just so you don't get bothered sexually, right?
What's your MySpace? We'll.
That's a good idea.
Or your Facebook. What do you got? Let's
take a look. See.
And we'll be honest. If you're hot,
MySpace.com/rub-a-dub-square.
I guarantee you, she's.
I'm gonna say
in stripping things. This is a setup.
No,
she looks good.
I freaking hate that.
All right, this is
I go to school in Boston, and we got Escahos everywhere. The girls in the miniskirts with the UGG boots.
All right, the first picture, but it looks more like a MySpace picture where you're covering up stuff. But the first picture I see, you look all right. Where's other pictures of you? Oh, you got a private thing, so now we got
damn. Let me look. Okay.
You got one of those, like, kind of Russian winter hats on.
All right.
You look, I mean, from the little bit that you're allowing us to see, you look all right.
She could be cute.
She says she's 20?
20?
She's been working in the bar thing for years. She's lying.
No.
And what happened?
What bar are you working at 20 for years?
I actually just started at Boston Beer Works, but I've been working in restaurants since I was 13, and I've been serving alcohol since I was 17.
Delicious.
Nice.
Just from the small picture that's allowed up here that we can see, because you don't want anybody in there unless you're on the friends list.
In the MySpace world, you're easily an 8, but that doesn't mean you're an 8 in real life.
That's one picture.
That's
one picture.
That picture is, you can't go by
You can't go by the picture.
Yeah.
I need another picture.
Yeah, it's a side view. I mean, it's a very strategic.
You're wearing
shot.
a wacky fur hat.
Yeah.
Strategic is a great word.
Half of everything is
Very
covered
strategic.
Well, it's a MySpace thing. Girls know how to, like, get their picture just right to look
I'm the
good.
girl next door.
You're the girl next door?
You do have a hot voice, by the way.
Huh?
You have a hot
Yeah,
voice.
from being in smoky bars her whole life.
Yeah.
Breathing in smoke, it made it a little raspy.
Cancer.
Look, I just gave her a compliment, and she goes, "Thank you. See, you're just like anyone else. That made you happy."
The raspy cigarette voice.
Yeah.
I don't mind you guys because I know you. It's the random dudes.
No. She knows us. You got a boyfriend?
No.
She doesn't want to admit it. 'Cause
Something
keeping her
happened. If
possibilities
she's in
open.
bars, she's working in restaurants since she was 13. Something happened.
Listen, we got to take a break there.
No, that's what grosses me out.
Oh, she didn't answer me. Do you have a boyfriend? Do you admit to
I
having?
do have a boyfriend. boyfriend.
And do you dress nice for him and everything?
No, he's miserable.
No, he buys me things and I'll wear them for him.
Oh, he is. This guy is miserable.
All right, listen, we got to take a break. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now everyone is calling saying you're full of crap. We got more women calling. It's Women Day.
It's great. It's like The View today.
How about it's Women Tuesday?
Oh, I like that.
It's the women millennia. It's the millennium for women. They running things now.
Yeah.
New bit for the show, Slit Tuesday.
I'll write it down. Put it on your calendars. Punch it into your little notebooks.
I'll tell you this much. It's refreshing to hear from the women that listen to this dumb show.
Yeah.
And we got more of them on hold. We'll talk to them next, okay? You know what? She's been waiting. Antoinette from Queens, yes.
Hey, guys. How are you?
Hey.
First of all...
Hey, how is the Rick Springfield show? What's her name, Antoinette? Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Thank you for that. Anyway, what's up?
First of all, that Split Tuesday, that was absolutely foul that you just said that.
Oh, no, it's...
How about lemon slice day?
You know, about batten down the hatches.
She told me.
Yeah.
When girls are in gyms and whatnot.
Yes.
You know, I understand that back in the 70s, everybody wore those nice little gym shorts and whatnot. But, you know, if you had a couple pounds in front of you up top, and they were bouncing around slapping you in the face, it would bother you a little bit.
It didn't bother Suzanne Summers.
But it bothers you. It doesn't bother me. It's kind of cool to check out. That's all I was saying.
God, you can hear her voice.
Oh, my God. We're going to have a problem, Antoinette, so let's just go our own ways.
You can hear Antoinette.
Now she's like, if you had big boobs, that's not what I was getting at. I don't care what kind of pain you're in because you got big boobies.
Can you just blame God for your problems? I have nothing to do with it.
Right.
You're not special because God made you that.
We didn't think this up on our own, that we're going to look at girls and find them attractive and stare a little bit or give the approving grunt.
It's like, if you had big boobs like I do,
ridiculous.
You wouldn't appreciate the back pain that I have to walk around with. Whatever, I'm just taking a look.
Be quiet.
Sorry.
By the way, someone who lingers longer, yes, it's MySpace voodoo. As far as the MySpace pictures, we discussed MySpace voodoo on a past show. And also someone's coming up with a great idea. It went by, I don't know, half hour, 40 minutes ago. Let's get tadpoling the #1 search on Google today. Today's word is tadpoling.
Tadpoling.
Tadpoling will be the #1 search on Google Trends a little later today. Let's start searching. Tadpoling. We're going to finish the show next. It's Opie and Anthony.
All right.
Oh, Antoinette is back. Opie and Anthony.
Hi.
Antoinette, what's up?
Nothing. I mean, you hung up on me before I could say anything else. You didn't know what I was going to say next.
True.
Yeah, but I don't really care if you got big boobs and it's uncomfortable if you're in a gym.
I don't have a big chest that would bounce up and slap me in the face. All I was going to say is that there is absolutely nothing sexy about a huge chest bouncing up and down. Even when you watch porn, there's nothing sexy about that.
Wait a minute, can you
listen? So not a guy.
Miss Antoinette, can you possibly just have an opinion and not let your opinion have you? Like,
you're so not a guy.
Why would you say that? That's so dismissive. That's so dismissive of the animal you're talking to.
I'll agree with her. I don't find that really attractive, like the big, nasty breastises just like kind of moving around while they're working out. But Antoinette, if you're saying that nobody likes big boobs bouncing around in like pornos then you're crazy. You're just talking crazy.
Yeah, you're just.
I'm not saying nobody likes that, but when Opie says about working out, I mean, come on, you know, watch a chick with a huge chest.
Yes.
Well, hold on a minute. First of all, it's not just going to the gym and seeing a girl, you know, with a huge chest working out. I'm just saying the clothing in general that women wear to work out sucks. There's nothing sexy about it whatsoever. You went right for the big boob thing. That's part of it, I guess, to see a little movement.
Sports bra. Somebody brought it up on Pal Talk here. It was calling it. It makes a uniboob.
Yes.
You just squish it all together, and you know the part on a breast that you kind of you could see it through the clothing. Mm-hmm. Those things become completely cockeyed through a sports bra.
Yeah.
And you could see it, and it's like, what the hell is that? It's like staring at Marty Feldman's face.
women pretty much wear girdles in the gym. Everything is just kind of tightly, packed in place. And there was a time, I think back to high school, and the girls would have to run around the track, and they had the high school T-shirt, standard T-shirt they had to wear, and some little short shorts, and that was quite nice to check out.
I'm into the let's get physical phase of the workout. I like the little headband, leg warmers, and a satin leotard.
Well, the leotard started it, by the way. Before that, it was like just a T-shirt and shorts, just like what guys would wear to the
silly.
gym. And then they invented the leotard, and then there was no stopping
cut way up on the hips.
I hate that look. Yeah,
just spandex.
Yeah.
That's fine, because like when I see a hot woman, I check her out. I noticed that she's hot. I was just commenting on, the
all right,
rest of that.
We understand.
All right,
we understand.
It's a tough world. Let's just all relax, take a deep breath. You go to work, and we'll finish our radio show.
It's hilarious too that men just don't have these issues. Like you don't hear us going, why? My pecs are making this woman lose her mind. Like it's terrible. It's just not a part of our existence to be in trouble for being an object. Even though I'm not an object type of guy, but even an object type of dude is like not going, why me, Lord?
Let's get more of these ladies on the air. They've been holding for a while. We got Nikki from Cape Cod. Cape Cod is a hotbed of activity for Opie and Anthony. I don't know what the hell's going on in Cape Cod, but it seems that a bunch of people are checking out this show. What's up, Nikki?
Why they're chasing Jaws.
Hi, how are you?
What's up, Nikki?
Nikki.
I said, hi, how are you? I was just calling to say the double standard.
Yeah.
Like, women want to be checked out by hot guys. They don't want to be checked out by gross guys.
Ah, okay. See, there's the ticky.
Can I tell you something? When a girl, checks me out, I don't care if she's ugly. I don't care if she's missing an arm or a leg. I don't care. I don't care if it looks like she got hit in the face with a frying pan. Mm-hmm. It's just flattering. It's just flattering when a girl of the opposite sex.
A girl of the opposite sexual persuasion of a female.
Right. When someone of the opposite sex checks you out, it's flattering, no matter who you are.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a hot, like in your case, a hot guy check you out? I don't know. I would rather. Maybe it's a little more exciting when a hot girl checks me out. Absolutely.
Oh, a little more. It's a lot better. I tend to attract. I've noticed at signings and things. I tend to attract fatties. I don't think I've brought this up on the air before.
No.
But for some reason, when we go out and about to various appearances, bars, our road shows, the Virus Tour, I attract fat girls.
And
they love me.
Just for you, like meaning that that it's not just they're fat and they're attracted to any guy,
and they don't
it's like they like you,
and they don't just like I'm a fan of the show. They're like, oh my God, I like Anthony.
You're Italian, dude.
I don't. I'm not a fan of the fat girl.
Yeah,
I mean, I appreciate the effort and everything.
I'm not a fan of the fat girl.
I appreciate it.
Young fatties, all fatties across the board.
Young fatties better than old fatty.
Because Italian women, women like Italian guys because they have a flavor.
I'm not into Italian broads.
But they like you because I think there's a flavor there that's not just a regular white guy. You got a darkness to it.
Stop being racist, Patrice. What's wrong with you? You just assume every Italian guy, has hot, Italian chicks checking them out?
No,
I just, I like to be in an appearance and have just a real hot girl.
If we're going to be honest, what I attract is complete psychopaths. Complete insane psychopaths. Where their eyes are like pinwheels when they come up to me.
And who's the one that attracts the cute girls that come up to the table? Who's the one that attracts the cute girls?
Jimmy gets the shy cute girls.
Jimmy Norton
gets the shy cute girls.
Is the sickest, most perverse bastard on the face of the earth, and he's the one with the hot girls that come up to him and I love you. Take my picture.
That's very safe. Jimmy, that's why Jimmy gets over with that whole little perv thing.
Yeah.
Because he's just a little perv and it's cute.
But it's real. Do these girls think he's faking it?
Yeah, you can knock Jimmy out though if you're a woman.
Let's go to Jersey. Jennifer in Jersey. What's up?
guys. I think these girls that are calling saying that they don't like when men look at them are absolutely insane. They must be lesbians because when you take time out of your day to look good, it's not so that you can look good for yourself. You want to look good for other men. I mean, when I get up in the morning and I look good, it's for my guy. And these women are all crazy. They must be lesbians. They're absolutely insane.
Yeah, girls, when they really put themselves together, it's so they look good when they go out. It's not for themselves. I want to feel good about myself. Add up.
You're hoping to get a couple looks.
Yeah, you're hoping to get some looks.
For a couple looks.
So that's what everyone wants. It's part of human nature. Don't try to avoid it.
Doesn't mean you're cheating on your girl or any of that crap. You're just hoping for a couple looks during your day. It's human nature.
Make you go home and feel good about yourself.
Thanks, Jennifer. Listen, speaking of this, we got this clip. It's terrific. This is making its way around the internet, but I'm sure
It's the internet.
Maybe we're turning some people onto this today. Musclehead is impressed with himself. Listen to this.
Right?
This is really funny.
Yeah, look at these muscles, man. Yep. 285 pounds of muscle. Just look at me, man. Have you ever seen this much muscle on a man? 56-inch pecs, man.
What a tool.
20-inch biceps. 20-inch net. And these traps, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is one massive man.
I'm eating French fried potatoes.
All right, if he's going to be bragging, why doesn't he talk about how many centimeters he's got? Because of the, you know what I mean? He's been doing some of the juice to get that body where he's impressed by it, obviously.
Oh, you think maybe he's got some shrinkage because of the...
absolutely.
I'd like to see what this dude looks like.
Yeah, where is he?
Did you see him?
It's one of the top videos. It's definitely one of the viral videos that is making the rounds. He gets even more excited as he continued.
Look at these huge nipples, man. I just look at this muscle, man. Oh, God, it's so beautiful. Oh, God, to be so big. Oh, oh, God, you get off of myself. Just look at this body, man.
Oh, wow. That is really just...
That guy really
that's disturbing.
Appreciates himself.
What do we thank today for that? Break.com, I'm thinking? I think I saw it there. Front page?
That's
front page yesterday, so...
That likes himself. That's good. Self-esteem.
Go in a page or two and you'll find it for yourself. We'll link it on ONARadio.com. Let's say hi to Heidi. It's a lot of women calling in, but we're running out of show here. Heidi, what's up?
Hi, guys. I just want to say that I totally agree with you. I live for those cat calls. It makes my day.
There you go.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And I do it for guys, too. When I see somebody jogging on the side of the road, I'll beep at them. And they love it. They wave back.
Oh, you little slut.
I love it.
Love it. What
love it.
What do you wear, like, to attract looks?
I'll just, do my hair. And I think I'm pretty good looking and do my hair and wear nice clothes and strut my stuff.
Yeah, you got to turn off that Beth Page accent.
I want to say about that sports bra.
Yeah.
You totally need it when you work out. I mean, I have to hold...
But that's not what...
Girls worked out before they were invented.
Yeah, I get all that. I'm sure it makes it a lot easier for you, but sorry, we're seeing the video of the guy now.
That's the guy?
Go to break, or later on we'll have it linked up on ONA Radio. Yeah, the guy's just a tool. He's a complete tool.
If you don't wear a sports bra and you work out, you're going to get stretch marks when you get older. You have to.
Yeah, but I'm not marrying the girl that I'm admiring at the gym. I'm just taking a look, and the sports bras makes it very unsexy.
Very intrusive.
Yeah, it's getting in the way.
My husband loves him, so.
All right, that's good. That's all that matters.
And Opie, I know your brother, Indy.
Indy?
Indiana Jones?
Oh, yeah. My brother, okay.
Only Indy I know.
How do you know him?
I worked at DEC with him.
Very cool. Yeah, great guy. 4 kids.
Yeah, I know.
He's a terrific man. All right, thanks, Heidi.
Okay, guys, take care.
All right.
Really? You sure?
All right, I guess that's it. Thanks, Patrice.
My husband loves them.
Did we get anything done today?
Oh, I think so. We tackled some of the biggest issues
of the
facing our country today.
Sexism.
Sex and racism. Yep.
Perverts.
That's pretty much it.
And the Super Bowl.
Opie and Isms. That's the name of the show.
Opie and Ism.
It's Ism Tuesday. We couldn't even play What Did We Learn on the Opie and Anthony Show today. By the way, getting back to the Subway thing, Sean from Buffalo writes, oh my God, guys, Louis C.K., who was supposed to be in today, but he's got the flu and he did the right thing and stayed home, so we don't get the flu. He covered this in his Shameless special. These guys aren't pervs. They're married men with no place at home to love themselves.
So they go on a train and...
Right.
All right.
Oh, yes, of course, Patrice. Patrice is going to be in Tampa for everybody in the Tampa area.
Yeah, Tampa Improv this weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Thursday, January 31st, and Friday and Saturday, the beginnings of Black History Month.
Oh.
The 2 beginning days of Black History Month. Go Obama. Go Barack.
Oh, this sucks that we get this fine call as we're leaving. Nicole, Boston, go ahead.
Hey, guys, how are you?
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, so I lived in an apartment complex, and this guy who lived on the side of me with his girlfriend used to go to the window in the morning and show himself to me as I was going to my car.
Oh. On purpose? Like he would make sure he was showing you?
Yes. He was a creepy guy. The walls were kind of thin. He could hear when I was going out to my car. He would purposely go to the window and flash me.
Would that bother you?
You know, it was kind of creepy because he lived right next door, and he would know exactly, like, when I was coming in, when I was leaving. So that was the part that bothered me, and that his girlfriend lived with him, and she was such a nice girl.
Was it a turn on at all, knowing that some guy went out of his way to kind of... you know what I mean?
Guy was being nice. He went out of his way and everything.
No, we got past the creepy part. It's obviously creepy.
It is kind of creepy. I don't know. Maybe it is a double standard.
Creepy when guy does it. Hot when girl does it.
Oh, God.
It's just... See,
that's what's so funny about
it. Do I have to spell out how we're different?
Yeah, just switch the roles. You're going to work. Yeah. A guy is going to work, and a girl is running to the window every day to make sure she exposes.
First of all, guy isn't going to work anymore. He's just standing there,
trying to figure out what the hell,
throwing rocks at the window, ringing the doorbell, trying to get in there.
I know what that means.
Yeah.
Right.
I know what that means.
She wouldn't be at the window if she didn't want it.
Right.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, girl, call the police. Jesus Christ.
We do. We're truly from different planets.
Absolutely.
All right, Nicole, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Alrighty.
E-Rock, get us out of here.
Yeah.
Bye.
Hey.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Whips out his cock. And blows a batch on her pants.
The real language.
Radio great.